Hello, my brothers and sisters. Una good morning, una good afternoon, una good evening. Una welcome again today to this wonderful program I can always call Face Reality Talk Show. Once again, assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessing be upon you and upon all of us. Una kabaka una kushe, una jaramade, betkenja lalaton. Apparently, dirai super madere au se namundisi we vai o gam satiena how na do tanamuna okay na go. I hope say everybody even though everyone okay, but let's just put we head them together and let's just keep the faith. I hope and believe see everything will come to an end one day. So we all in actually today as we be no say a long awaiting time. We Samura come away they be so and see be so it don't say where you just keep silent and they say nothing. So like we actually don't say a lot of things about that. So finally today it don't come at the public, can see something. If you miss it, I not even listen to it because we get a lot actually things for do a production live, but I not be able really. So they just send for me the audio, the full audio and the write up. So I make a like after don't listen to the audio, they almost they put back the right up on the screen. So you will be saying, you understand maybe what I say, like you will read back the right up. So you will go together. So guys, just like I tell now, missing no listener, so they can listen together, guys. So before I waste a lot of time, let's just jump in right. But before that, let's just listen to the short commercial break, then I'll short, then we'll go straight to the point, guys. So guys, till short video.
Following Kelvin Man. Everybody keep following Kelvin Man. I made a song.
I just come in on Twinny. This is Kelvin Man's YouTube channel, where the fight for Australians, the people, the voice of the voiceless, the masses, and the poor. But not so politician, it always be neutral.
But how different this Kelvin Man?
Well, beaucoup think about no re-interested anymore because they use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube itself. And at the same time, they use now all the same platforms there.
So how do you know so like Kelvin Man is?
Well, if you go Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, just type KELVIN. Space and type again MANS. What did they see? Now the blue and green globe we get green feathers them. And in name now in red in that time studies go be as well. So don't miss out. If you don't subscribe it, and I'll make a so be them gonna emamuto, alabe ayandi. So do you please and beat go now and subscribe. Share like all the videos there. Because not only one also, and you can get so many other programs where you can bring at this same platform also. Where you can get the opportunity for call and talk from live on WhatsApp, give your opinion, blow your mind, and say your mind. Kelvin, the type of bad politicians in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad supporters in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad musicians in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad housewife and husbands in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad justice system in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bring people them together in a salon today. Kelvin, not perfect, but the type of bring peace and unity in a salon today. So go now and subscribe.
Kelvin Man, I made a song, yeah. Kelvin Man.
So guys, welcome back to the program. Just like I did the program in Face Reality Talk Show, and I only will face the reality. Now in we will unite with peaceful, lovely Mama Salon. We call it Sarah Leon. So guys, let me tell you the truth always. So now we actually gonna for able listening to within Samura Kamara within in say actually say on the address because Mrs. be miss some and I know before show and live you gotta get a lot of things there for do. So guys, join me listening to within Samura Kamara get to say today. So guys, and please I will get make a thumbs up like actually if we when they get me loud and clear, guys, please. Now give me a message down the comment down below and tell me exactly if they get me loud and clear, please, guys. That just start time. If they get me loud before I proceed, right?
Following 3/2/24/2023
presidential, parliamentary, and local council elections.
Guys, just like I say, I want to know if I get me loud and clear, if I get a voice most loud and clear. Just like I say, I'm able to show the live video. Like I'll be so much busy today, so I'm not able to show one. And today will be like a working hour. So I just make a minute for me the audio, so I will make long and listen one, the full one, the complete one. So I'm when I give me a thumbs up when I get the voice loud and clear, please, guys, before they proceed, okay?
The subsequent stealing of our mandates, the mandate of the people, and after that, what has transpired thereafter. Let me start.
Guys, now drop a comment below, please. I don't know whether if I get me loud and clear, please. I don't want to proceed further way maybe we're unable to understand or not get the voice loud and clear. I mean the note, the Samura voice notes or a statement name. Last you now comment, guys. Okay, I'm going to say yes. What again? Okay. Abraham Timbo, you're fine. Always, I don't know actually saying the, I don't know saying the. Anyway, I do. Me, I tell you, thank you. You're welcome. Anyway, but you get fine, no, trust me. Okay, I'm a bit gonna say yes. Okay, no problem. Say it again, the loud and clear. Now that is again, James Kamara. You still not this one. Now I was this one is so this you don't lost on this channel. I don't know what's happened. Say good morning, Kelvin. Watching you from LA live already. Watching the live broadcast of Samura Kamara. But it's gonna watch this one again. Okay, it's cool. So guys, let's go. Because like I said, I know what you mean. I don't listen to yourself. I don't listen. I'll be so much busy. I'll not be able to listen now. But love just listen together. Yeah, I bring my the right up. So you go to watch, you go to read the right up and listen to the audio and and hopefully it will make sense.
Following the June 24, 2023 presidential, parliamentary, and local council elections. The subsequent stealing of our mandates, the mandate of the people, and after that, what has transpired thereafter. Let me start by apologizing to you all for the distress, the suffering, and the pain which, directly or indirectly, we all have incurred and continue to endure. As a result of an election fraud, or what we call an electoral coup of historic proportions, meaning that what happened to us on that fateful day is very much unprecedented. It never happened in this country. This is the worst that has ever happened to democratic Sierra Leone. And let me, at the outset, state that I consider it a bounden duty to right this wrong and ask all well-meaning Sierra Leoneans and friends of Sierra Leone to join me in this divine quest with the strongest conviction and determination in order to save our democracy and the future of our country. Both of these were so assiduously nurtured over the years, and more particularly since the end of the 11-year civil conflict that befell and devastated our country. The deliberate actions of Mr. Mohammed Kone and his cohorts of the Electoral Commission in the June 2023 elections stand as an forgivable sin against the people of Sierra Leone. But being arrogantly unaware of the fundamental and disastrous implications to this carefully and consciously designed electoral fraud, Mr. Kone has shown no regret or remorse regarding what he has brought upon the people, what he has brought upon the loyal voters, what he has brought upon the country, and unknowingly to him, what he has also brought upon this illegitimate government. At the same time, he has always brought the same to our international partners who observe election processes with a view to ensuring that the right things were done and the results were transparent. The results were credible, they were fair, and that these results reflect the people's votes. Sometimes I sit back and ask this question: why did we, the people, go out to vote in our large numbers and with the strongest determination ever demonstrated in Sierra Leone? Why? It has been a little over 3 months since the hasty announcement of the results of our June 2023 presidential, parliamentary, and local council elections by the Chief Electoral Commissioner, Mr. Mohammed Kone. And he did so without making public any supporting polling station vote counts, despite repeated requests and demands for him to do so from political parties, including the APC, the international and domestic election observer missions, and the voters. It is therefore obvious by now that the results announced by Mr. Kone on June 26 and June 27 did not represent the will and true choice of the people. In spite of the messy and intense intimidation, violence, and malpractices that marred elections, the people's choice was very clear. In order to arrest and then quickly recover from the painful experiences of the power regime. The elections were a choice of hope over fear, a choice for unity over divisiveness and broken promises. A choice for decent and accountable public institutions over heavily politicized institutions, and a choice for the political tolerance over continued authorization of political opponents. We're voting, and we really voted upon that. The results that came out have given us the opportunity to stop the several arrests, intimidation of our people, especially political opponents. Without any iota of doubt, the people of Sierra Leone voted, believing very strongly that I, Samura, Matthew, Winston Kamara, their next president, I, Samura, Matthew, Winston Kamara, and the next president will credibly work with them to address our abject poverty, to address a polarized and tribalized nation, and to address an unbearable rise in the cost of living. Today, the euro, our currency, is on a free fall. Today, the cost of basic necessities, including fuel, food, transportation, healthcare, education, housing, and household electricity, all are rising exponentially. And they have done so since 2018. No stop. No policy to stop them. If I had a gun, I would have shot at them to stop. However, when it became obvious that the violence, intimidation, and election malpractices used had not dampened the spirit of the voters, Mr. Kone and his cohorts went ahead to announce his unverified results, thereby claiming victory and a re-election of President Julius Maada Bio. In doing so, he also announced unelected seats for the SLPP candidates in areas where, in our slightest estimation, the SLPP would never ever dream of winning seats except by rigging. Why Mr. Kone's announced election results lack credibility? What President Bio and his government are claiming is not victory. It is a coup against the will of the people. As a country, we wholeheartedly respect this, reject this blatant electoral coup and usurpation of our common will. We cannot accept an illegitimate takeover of government by force of arms or by fraudulent means. We cannot allow ourselves to be subjected to a premature end to our hard-earned democracy by a president and a regime that want to retain power despite an abysmal 5 years record of bad governance, record of unprovoked human rights violations, record of several uninvestigated extrajudicial killings, a bad record of superintending an economy that is now on the brink of irreparable collapse. And above all, of massive electoral rigging just to retain power. The statement I can say is in a bad side. It is not so, it's not correct. What has happened to Sierra Leone since 2018, and in particular on June 24, and reflect how democracy and politics should thrive in any civilized context. Before, during, and after elections, our people have suffered politically, socially, and economically, losing their dignity, losing properties and relatives, being displaced and forced to live in constant fear, or hiding from their neighbors. I need not rewind the clock to the trials and tribulations of the NDC party and its unwavering supporters in particular. We at the NDC have endured during this last years of power regime tremendous sacrifice. Our journey under the leadership of President Bill has been fraught with unprecedented challenges, each one testing our resolve and our commitment. Our resolve and commitment to restoring diplomatic development momentum, to restore social justice, and to restore once again our lost democracy. I feel your pain, and I remain terribly shocked at the length to which the power regime's desperation has been stretched just to retain power. In this context, as presidential candidate for the main opposition party, on whom the security, the future prospects, and the positive direction of Sierra Leone lie, I did not and could not accept the June 24 election result. Let me emphatically and fearlessly reiterate that the LPC and its presidential, parliamentary, and local government candidates clearly won the June 2024 elections. Let me emphatically and fearlessly reiterate that the NPC and its presidential, parliamentary, and local government candidates clearly won the June 24, 2023 election. We in the NPC We won this June 2023 elections just as we did in March 2028 elections. So you see, we yesterday, we acted. Why were the June 24, 2023 elections not about Samura Kamara or the ANC party per se? For me, the June 24 elections were not about Samura Kamara or the APC party. Elections were about us defining a secure future for our beloved Sierra Leone. The elections were about making a choice between democracy or a civilian junta rule. Elections were meant to determine the type of democratic governance we want. A governance system in which the Constitution is respected and remains respected by all, regardless of your status, regardless of the region you come from, regardless of your tribe. We have only one national constitution, and we must respect that constitution to its letter. Elections were meant to raise new questions about how we hold ourselves accountable as leaders, and how, as leaders, we are willing to put behind us the issues that divide us and work collectively in the interest of our suffering masses. The June 24, 2023 elections were meant to usher in a new, tolerant, caring, and listening dispensation. A dispensation in which we can chat together in new courts for a stronger, independent, and impartial justice system, as well as a vulnerable election management system. And how we can mitigate police brutality while putting back our public institutions on civilian check. Overall, we went into an election on June 2023 with a strong desire to change the course of the present economic hardship while restoring public trust and confidence, without which there can be no meaningful and sustainable economic turnaround. Many of you who know Samura very well should know that violence, false promises, despotism, sweet talking, or camouflaged personalities are not in his nature. This Samura Kamara is a different breed. I want every well-meaning Sierra Leonean to know that what we have witnessed in recent times is what tyranny and usurpation look like. The rigging of the June 24 election was just a small part of this government in its determination to derail our post-conflict reconstruction efforts. After the war, we needed to move forward. But at the Aviation pattern, they have also embarked on several other actions to reverse our hard-earned, hard-won democratic achievements, to restore the unity, the peace, and stability we have built and enjoyed over the years, and to install a totalitarian system built on fear, intimidation, and ethno-jihadism. Elections are not a do or die race for the transparent and accountable politician. Elections are only a do or die affair for those who fear competition and those who have something to hide. Elections are a do or die desperation for those who think more for themselves and about themselves than for the people that elect them. Elections are not a do or die affair. Those who postulate do or die as a mantra in political competition have very little to offer. They see violence as the only route to power. Elections are about mutual respect for one another. They are about putting first what is in the best interest of the people. What our nation needs now, more than ever before, is a servant president. A God-fearing president whose honesty, words, and actions mean a lot to the people. Therefore, synchronize and mutually reinforce that the current regime has no respect for the wishes of the people and is bent on installing an ethnocentric and a one-party rule. It is my considered view that all well-meaning Sierra Leoneans should deny them the opportunity to validate their illegitimacy by not participating in any political process. Therefore, wish to reiterate unequivocally that the Congress actions were tantamount to a coup d'etat by other means. I also therefore reaffirm the position of the All People's Congress as stated in our party's press release of 30th of June 2023. And in that respect, all of us, both present and absent, as strong Egyptians and as strong Sierra Leoneans seeking for the salvation of Sierra Leone, commend and appreciate the boldness, the sacrifice, the pride of our non-participating parliamentarians, our mayor, our chairman, and our elected councillors. We pray very fervently that you continue to be patient and remain as resolute as ever before in this your patriotic act. The party will ensure that at the very commencement of the dialogue, we shall, and I repeat, at the very commencement of the dialogue, the party will ensure that we agree that you, parliamentarians, you, our mayors, you, our councillors, fully, you don't lose any of your entitlements. Now, these entitlements will be given to you retroactively. This, as a core demand in our party's position paper for the dialogue, your position will be a number one item on the dialogue agenda. Therefore, you have nothing to fear. May the grace of the Almighty continue to rest upon you. We must also be proud of our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, whose energy and strength continue to hold us together in seeing through our noble ambition, which is to see that the political wrong against the people of Sierra Leone is promptly corrected. They have thrown the light on the regime's atrocious malpractices in their massive demonstrations and petitions overseas. We thank them and bless them. Today, and going into the future, our individual and collective resilience, resistance, and vigilance should make it difficult for rogue politicians to steal a public election and expect to get away with some conduct without facing the wrath of the people who voted for them. I want to call on the international community and all Sierra Leoneans to continue to do their own part in ensuring that our democracy is restored through building integrity in our elections management bodies, in particular, the Electoral Commission and the security apparatus. While we must encourage and participate in the political dialogue, why should we participate in the dialogue? Let me today further inform everybody that this dialogue, which is evolving with international mediation and with firm approval by our party leadership, was the key product of my short interaction with President Bill, and which was considered by both of us as the most peaceful recourse to resolve the existing political impasse, while bringing back sanity and confidence and respect to all our people. Let me therefore, on the eve of the forthcoming today, and going into the future, our individual and collective resilience, resistance, and vigilance should make it difficult for rogue politicians to steal a public election and expect to get away with such conduct without facing the wrath of the people who voted for them. I want to call on the international community and all Australians to continue to do their own part in ensuring that our democracy is restored through building integrity in our elections management bodies, in particular, the Electoral Commission and the security apparatus. While we must encourage and participate in the political dialogue, why should we participate in the dialogue? Let me today further inform everybody that this dialogue, which is evolving with international mediation and with firm approval by our party leadership, was the key product of my short interaction with President Bill.
Una no read this na just short note. Una hear what they say? So that these guys collect them malam, then people's power, all the other cockroach the way and come after anybody. Una hear what Samura say? It gets such short interaction with Halaki Bill, go Peru. Una hear what they say? So you can just note on note this side. He said get short interaction, which means Adebayo was right. Adebayo was perfectly right. So no will go.
And which was considered by both of us as the most peaceful recourse to resolve the existing political impasse, while bringing back sanity and confidence and respect to all our people. Let me therefore, on the eve of the forthcoming inter-party dialogue, essentially between the APC and the illegitimate power regime, humbly assure all of you that I, Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara, as your leader, I have not, I will never ever betray your trust and confidence.
Me, what you want to say to all these people is not by saying it, but prove it to us. Prove them to we. Now, this time not by saying. It's actions. We need actions from you. This time not by saying it. We don't hear this thing so many times, but prove it to us. Prove we wrong or right. Prove everything wrong. Prove wrong or right to us. This time around, not by saying, but do it in actions. Don't see the actions in you. That's all we need. That's all we are asking for right now. So let's go.
Let me humbly.
Enough of the talking not too much. The press releases the number cool and don't make so many press releases and don't talk so much. Boku writing and don't write too much and don't complain too much. It's high time now you guys take action. It's high time now you go into actions. Not like talking, book, right, complain. This time around, I need for go into action. I hope you understand what I was saying, guys. So please Uno knows Samura come and say this time around it's action that we need, not by talking or saying this or saying that and that and that. This time around it's action we need. Okay, so let's go.
Let me humbly assure you all, I, Samura Maju Wilson Kamara, I have not and will never ever betray your trust and confidence.
Actually, we don't hear, but we need actions. We need more of this. We need more of the action than saying it. This is all we are asking. Okay?
You are always on my mind. You are always in my prayers. You are always in my noble plans to bring back a stable, peaceful, united, and prosperous Sierra Leone. The dialogue we're entering into is meant to give peace and diplomacy a chance in solving an impasse that can only heighten the existing political tensions. If not resolved, leading very likely to continuing legal violence and political intimidation. The dialogue puts the integrity and his honesty of Mr. Coney and the ECSF at the center. The two are one, and must realize that their actions has put the country at the highest risk of developmental vulnerability and political instability. This has resulted in a funding squeeze, both in terms of aid, in terms of private finance, and in terms of domestic business. And has tarnished the country's image, adding our international reputation, adding to the stigma already befallen in Sierra Leone. Most importantly, the dialogue is expected to help and to enable us to unravel the truth in a peaceful manner before Sierra Leoneans and the rest of the world. It's time to say the truth, speak the truth, and do the truth. Indeed, the dialogue offers a unique opportunity for all Sierra Leoneans to right the wrongs of the just concluded June 24 elections and restore our democracy, which has been ruined because of the quest for power and control by this political regime. I want to assure all of you that as we prepare ourselves for the dialogue, the party, the FDC party leadership has been and remains very coherent and firmly determined to advance the interests of the people. The ABC leadership is very determined to take it to its logical end. Usabion! That's the message. I want regular interaction with you, as well as with the international community, in our quiet moments, have further strengthened the party's resolve to build a sustainable, peaceful, united, democratic, and resourceful country. As we are all watching our back, please rest assured that we are also watching your back. Such is what Sierra Leone needs, and it is what the APC party leadership will continue to advocate and fight for now, tomorrow, and even after. In conclusion, on behalf of myself and the leadership of the party, let me commend and thank the grassroots countrywide for our unwavering support, for resilience, for enduring painful arrest, and for the trust you have placed in me, your son. You are my strength. You have kept me going. I will not, and I will never, ever betray your trust. I would also like to recognize and thank my running mates, our party chair, President Chairman, his deputy, Alaji, the National Secretary General, Mr. Lansana Duba and Scott, all other executive officers at all levels of the party, and everybody else here and there, for staying focused and for providing and remain steadfast in our noble cause. We are fighting a good fight till the end. To express my profound gratitude also to the international and local elections observer missions and monitors that worked hard to ensure that the results produced by ECSS reflected the votes cast by Sierra Leoneans. I am proud of the work that they did, and I am grateful for the support provided to the electoral process in order to secure credible elections. I sincerely do affirm my strong disappointment, as well as your own disappointment following Mr. Cornell's results announcement. Let me, at this material time, also encourage all of you to express our individual and collective condolences, deepest condolences to all APCians and non-APCians as innocent citizens who have lost their lives in this noble journey. May their souls and the souls of the faithful departed rest in perfect peace, and the light perpetual shine upon their gentle soul. May the God Lord, the Almighty, good Lord, May he intervene and cause us as true Sierra Leoneans to see, speak the truth, and do the right thing. May he give us the grace to be patient, to understand one another, support one another. No one man can do this. No one woman can do this. And enlighten the unity within the APC. No other party has this unity and resourcefulness except the All People's Congress Party of Sierra Leone. Accordingly, finally, Mr. Kone, I'm talking to him now. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, with whosoever you are, in whatever situation you are, the people of Sierra Leone, the voters, demand that you produce their polling station vote count. Rather than later. Vote counts which will be subjected to an independent forensic audit. This action by Mr. Kone will then help us to determine the next course of action by the party and by the people of Sierra Leone. Away. God bless the APC. And the peace, unity, democracy prevail in this land that we love as Sierra Leone. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I thank you all.
So guys, absolutely, that was a very wonderful speech, and I will actually clap for I will show now the write up the script, the full script. Maybe if you actually don't understand, maybe you find with the Samura maybe say, or maybe there's something going to get hearing problem. So I will paste the full speech, the full one, the complete one from the starting till the end, and you can put on the screen so you can read it for yourself while giving the reader self. So we will get a good benefit from both the audio and the write up. But that's simply maybe you find, so like if I paste the write up, you will read the write up, and while you don't listen to the audio. So I'll just kind of post the write up because it's very much long. I'll try to do quickly. So like this is the opening statement. So the opening statement, this is the press statement by Dr. Samura Kamara Martin, Samura Kamara of the forthcoming entry dialogue in the outcoming of the June 24th elections. It said, my fellow Australians, why the press statement? I'm addressing you today. Sorry. I'm addressing you today in anticipation of the agreed dialogue between the APC party and the current bio-led legitimate SLPP regime political style on the political stalemate following the rigging June 24th, 2023 elections, the subsequent stealing of the mandate of the people of Sierra Leone, and what has transpired thereafter, I started by apologizing to you all for the distress, suffering, and pain directly or indirectly, which we have incurred. We have incurred and continue to endure as a result of an election fraud or electoral coup of history progression. This is the worst that have ever happened to democratic Sierra Leone. And let me be the outset state that I consider a bounden duty to right the wrong, and I ask all meaningful. So we go to the next one. Meaningful Sierra Leonean friends of Sierra Leone to join me in this divine quest with the strongest conviction and determination in order to save our democracy and the future of our country, both of which we have so aside silently nature over the years, and more so since the end of the 11 years conflict that befalls our country. The deliberate actions of Mr. Mohammed Kone and his cohort of the Electoral Commission in the June 24th elections stand as an unforgivable sin against the people of Sierra Leone, being arrogantly unaware of the fundamental and disastrous implications of the careful and consciously designed electoral fraud. Mr. Kone has shown no regret of remorse regarding what has brought upon the people. The loyal voters and the country, as well as our international partners who observed the election process with a view to ensuring that the right things were done and that the results were transparent, credible, fair, and reflective of the people's vote. Why did the people go out to vote in their large numbers and with the strong determination ever demonstrated in Sierra Leone? It has been a little over 3 months since the hasty announcement of. So guys, let's go further. Since the hate announcement of where were we? Demonstration. After demonstration determined ever demonstrated in Sierra Leone. Okay. Then we come here. It has been a little over the month since the demonstration announcement of the results of our June 24th election, presidential, parliamentary, and local council election by the Chief Electoral Commission, Mr. Kone, and he did so presidential, parliamentary, and local council election by the Chief Electoral Commission, Mr. Kone, and he did so. So what is the without making public and without making public any supporting polling station votes count. Despite repeated requests and demands from political parties, international and domestic elections observers and the voters, it is therefore it's therefore obvious by now that the result announced by Mr. Kone on June 26th and June 27th did not represent the will and true choice of the people. Exactly. And so, in spite of the massive and intensive intimidations, violence, and malpractices that marry the elections, the people's choice was clear in order to arrest and then quickly recover from their painful experiences of the power regime. It has been so it was a choice of hope, over fear, a choice of unity over divisiveness, over dividends, sorry, over divisiveness and broken promises, a choice of decent and accountability public institutions over heavily politicized institutions, and a choice for political tolerance over continued ostracizations of political opponents. Finally, the people people's voted believing very strongly that I, Samura Martin Wilson Kumara, as their next president, will credibly work with them to address our object polarized nation and an unbearable rise in the cost of living, with the loans on a free fall, and the cost of basic necessities including fuel, food, transportation, healthcare, education, housing, and a household. So let's go to the next one. It say the cost of the cost of basic necessities, including fuel, food, transportation, healthcare, education, housing, and household electricity, rising exponentially since 2018. However, when it became obvious that the violence, intimidation, and election malpractices used had not depended the spirit of the voters. Mr. Kani and his cohort went ahead and announced unverified results. Mr. Kani and his cohort went and announced unverified results. Let's go to the next one. So they say in relation of the president's President Julius Maada Bio. In doing so, he also announced unelected seats for SLPP candidates in areas where, in our estimation, the SLPP would never ever dream of winning except by rigging. Why Mr. Collins announced election results lack credibility, what President Bill and his government are claiming is not victory. It is a coup against the will of the people. As a country, we wholeheartedly reject this blatant electoral coup and auspiciation of our common will. We cannot accept an illegitimate takeover of government by force of arm or fraudulent means. We cannot allow ourselves to be subjected to a premature end to our hard-earned democracy by a president and a regime that want to retain power despite an embarrassing 5 years record of bad governance, unprovoked record of bad government, unprovoked record of human rights violations, several uninvestigated extrajudicially killings, judicially killing, so, pretending an economic that is now on a brink of an imparable collapse and massive electoral rigging just to retain power. What has happened to Sierra Leone since 2018 and in particular in June 24 is not how democracy and politics should drive any civilized contest before, during, and after the elections. So what's in the next year? It say here, since 2018 and in particular on June 24 is not how democracy and politics should drive any civilized contest before, during, after the election. Our people have suffered politically, socially, and economically, losing their dignity, properties, and relatives, being displaced and forced to live in constant fears or hiding from their or hiding from also where were we once? Or hiding, losing their dignities, properties, and relatives, being displaced and forced to live in constant fear or hidings. Need not renew the clock back to the trials and tribulation. The APC party and its varying supporters in particular have endured during these years of the Papa regime in our journey under the leadership of President Bill has been fraught with unprecedented challenges, each one testing our resolving and commitment to restoring restoring development momentum, social justice, and democracy. I feel just pain as I remain shocked at the length the power regime's demonstration has been stretched just to remain in power. In this context, as presidential candidate for the main opposition APC party, on whom the security features prospect and positive directions of Sierra Leone lie. I did not and could not accept the June 24 election result as announced by Mr. Kone. The APC is a presidential. The APC is presidential, parliamentary, and local government candidates clearly won the June 24, 2023 election, just as they did in the 2018 elections. Why we are the June 24, 2023 election not about Samura Kamara and or the APC party per se? For me, the June 24 elections were not about Samura Kamara or the APC per se, and also the elections were about the secure feature of our beloved Sierra Leone. They were not making a choice, guys. And what can I say? Choice for me, the June 24 election, we are not about Samura Kamara or the APC per se. The election we are about a secure future for our beloved Sierra Leone, they are about making a choice between democracy and a civilian junta rule. We go further until we say the election we are meant to determine the people, to determine the type of democracy governance we want. We want a governance system in which the constitution is respected by all, regardless of status. The elections we are meant to raise new questions about how we hold ourselves accountable as leaders and how as leaders we are willing to put behind to put behind us the issues that divide us and work collectively in the interest of our suffering masses. The elections were meant to use to usher in a new tolerance, caring, and listening dispensation in which we can chart in a new cause for independent and impartial justice and election management system, and how we can mitigate police brutality where also while putting back our public institutions on a civic check. Overall, we went into an election that will change the course of the present economic hardship while restoring public trust and confidence without which there can be no meaningful and sustainable um, economic turnaround. Many of you who knows Samura Kamara well should know that violence, false promises, nepotism, sweet talking, or camouflage personalities are not in its nature. I want every well meaningful Sierra Leonean to know that what we have witnessed in recent time is what many of you who know Samra Kamara well should know, that violence, false promises, nepotism, despotism, sweet talking, or camouflage personalities are not in this nature. I want every well meaningful Sierra Leonean to know that what we have witnessed in recent time is which tyranny and usurpation look like. At the beginning of the June 24 election, we are just a small part of this governance by their behavioral patterns. They have also embarked on several other actions to reserve our hard-won democracy achievement to destroy. What is it to destroy? So we have to destroy. We have what we have built and enjoy and to install totalitarian system built in fear, intimidations, and and to genomism fear. Elections are not a do or die race for the transparent and accountability politicians. Elections are only do or die affairs for those who have something to hide. They are a do or die fears for those whose hands are solid with the blood of our suffering and of innocent citizens. Those who have little little to offer, see violence as the only route to power. Elections are about mutual respect for one another. They are about putting first what is the best interest of our people, what our nation needs now. More than ever before is a servant president, one whose honesty words and actions are synonymous. Sorry, are synonymized words and actions and mutually reinforcing. Given the fact that the current regime has no respect for the wishes of the people and is bent on installing and installing and no centric and ethnocentric and a one party rule. It is my considered view that all well meaningful Sierra Leoneans should deny them the opportunity to validate their illegitimacy by not participating in any political process. I wish to re I wish to retreat I wish to retreat on ambiguously that Mr. Kone actions were tantamount to coup data by other means. I therefore I therefore reaffirm the position of the in any political process. I wish to reiterate unambiguously that Mr. Kone's actions were tantamount to a coup data by other means. I therefore refrain position of the All People Congress as I stand in a party press release of 30th June 2023 and in this respect commend. Appreciate on your behalf the boldness, sacrifice, and pride of our non-participation parliamentarians, mayor, chairman, mayor, chairman, and elected councillors. We must also be proud of our brothers and sisters in the diaspora who have engaged and strength continue to hold us together in sync through our ambitions. That is to see that the political wrong against the people of Sierra Leone is promptly corrected. They have thrown the light on a regime anxious atrocious malpractices in their massive demonstrations and petitions overseas. Today and going into the future, our individuals are collectively resilient, resistance, and vigilance should make it difficult for rich politicians to steal public elections and expect to get away with such conduct without facing the wrath of their people. The voters, I want to call on the international communities and all Sierra Leoneans to continue to do their parts in ensuring that our democracy through building integrity into our elections management bodies, in particular elections commissions and the security apparatus, why we must encourage and participate in the political dialogue. This dialogue was the key product on my short meeting with President Bio. Una listen this word. We una they go and like they went to see I from OT I was seeing a lot. They were just kind of like by this guy. So now listen to things you and the security apparatus why he must enforce our participate so encourage and participate in the political dialogue. This dialogue was the key product of my short meeting with President Bio, considered by both of us as the most peaceful resources to resolve the exciting political impasse. Impasse. Let me on the eve of the forthcoming interparty. Forthcoming interparty. What did you say here again? Forthcoming interparty essentially between the APC and the illegitimate pauper regime humbly assure you all that I have not and will never betray your trust and confidence. You are always on our mind in my prayers and in my plans to build back a stable, peaceful, united, and prosperous nation. The dialogue is meant to give peace and diplomacy a chance in solving an impasse that puts the integrity and dishonesty of Mr. Kone and the ECSL at the center. The two are one. The two are one, and they must realize that their action has put the country, put the country at the highest risk of development vulnerability and political stability. It has resulted in funding squeeze and tarnishing of our country's image. And so the dialogue will also help us to unravel the truth before Sierra Leoneans and the rest of the world. Most important, the dialogue offers a unique opportunity for Sierra Leone to right the wrong of the just concluded June 24th elections and restore our democracy, which has been ruined because of the quest for power and control by Biu regime. The party leadership has been and remain very, very, very coherent and is firmly determined to advance the interest of the people. Our regular reactions with the international community in our quiet moment has further strengthened the past resolve to build sustainable, peaceful, united, democratic and resourceful nation. As you are watching our back, be best. As you are watching our back, be rest assured that we also doing likewise. Such is that Sierra Leone needs and it is which the APC party leadership is continuing to advocate and fight for. Now, tomorrow and ever after conclusion, on behalf of myself and the leadership of the party, let me confirm and thank the grassroots countrywide for your unwavering support, resilience, and trust in me. You are my strength. You have kept me going. I am not and I will never ever betray your trust. I would also like to recognize and thank my running mates, our party chairman, his deputy, the National Secretary General, and all other executive offices at all level for staying focused, providing the leadership that is needed in these trying times. I pray that we remain steadfast in our noble causes, in our noble cause. We are fighting a good fight till the end. I want to express my profound gratitude to the international and local elections observers, missions, and monitors that work hard to ensure that the results produced by ECSL reflect the vote cast by Australians. I am proud of the work that they did, and I am grateful for the support provided to the electoral process to secure a credible elections. May the Lord intervene and cause us as a true Sierra Leonean to see and speak the truth and to do the right thing. Accordingly, Mr. Kone, the people of Sierra Leone demand that you produce the polling stations vote count sooner rather than later, which will be subjected to any independent foreign forensic audit. There will determine this will determine the next course of action by the party. God bless the APC, and may peace, unity, and democracy prevail in this land that we love, our Sierra Leone. Thank you all. This was on Tuesday, October 2nd, 2023. It is at Dr. Martin Wising Kamara. So guys, this actually not the right talk. One I don't see. So I actually do this. Maybe if you don't fault me for listening to the audio, maybe if you know you will get some fun or people even get hearing problems. So like watching at the right talk, it will be regional for yourself and you will understand maybe some words. Then we actually somehow be pronounce or somehow be say. If you know the area clearly, you can read for yourself now and able get the full content. So guys, this is how actually the address go. Well, now we wait now for the negotiation, how the negotiation get for be like. But the only thing we get for say here is that we get for face the reality sometimes. Then Samura Gama actually you spoke well. Actually, we like the message, but the only thing we get for still the say here is that it's not all about the saying, but you get for do now into action, you get for put now into action. When you don't do, you don't plan things and say it's time now for let go into action, not more by saying. You don't say, but let just you now into action. It's high time now you go into action. Too much of writing, too much of talking, too much of complaining. Now it's time for let go into action. All the people they ask right now. People don't die, but people they don't strain, but people they suffer right now. People they don't lost so many things, and people don't lost property, don't lost lifestyle. People they still in a prison. People they still they go through a lot. And apart of like the intimidation, the brutalities, the all of these things, apart of this right now, the main thing when we say that India can affect people now more and more than the hardship. The hardship that thing that we get medicine in a pauper, eat food nothing and they will do without that. These are basic necessities. These are necessities in life. When we say in not able to do without that, this is a matter of most. Then things are food. If the food don't go up, everything about food right now, food the community don't go up right now in the market. So what is the expectation thing for happen? So many things that can happen. Whenever cost of living don't high in a country, it can lead to so many things and so many bad things in the country that happen. So me actually appeal to you right now. You don't say this, you don't say A, B, and C right now. We don't see a lot of things, but go into action. Another moment get for budget towards this address the public. It's high time I go into action. Remember, John Gota say whenever hardship Bokuna country, you don't in the country. Trust me, so many bad things that happen. So many things that happen. So many other people they go on a rampage. Things that don't plan to happen, it happen because of hardship. And them thing the hardship, yeah, a blending and a country, but this time around it very much bad, worse. This time around, it don't work, so you need to do something. Me, na me, they like answer the hotel, the coach and the bloggers. I think it's high time we apologize. I can publicly apologize to Adebayo. Who know that they went and ran more than I don't know when back, so say back few days ago, where Adebayo say Samura come and meet with Ngofero. Some of them they can ran more than say, and it's not this I already tell now. Una get to face the reality. No matter how things they happen, let's say now you boss, when you boss do the right thing, you need for come out and say, but some of them only they come on this slogan say, and that's I put forth, that's a effect for, but me I not seen a lie. And this particular thing happens, so we don't know now, don't sabi now, we don't know they do actually for the country, we don't know they advocate for the country, don't sabi now. Then we know that they advocate for just popularity, for many sabi now, for many recognize now. No, we don't sabi now. Some of them for recognition, not in the media. Some of them for not popular. Some of them for a particular individual, not in the media. Some of them for that particular individual recognize. Some of them for position. Some of them for both different reasons. They hold on. Oh me in general. I don't see from that. If you not the APC bloggers, not forget what the SFP. You not the APC bloggers, and now I don't know most of them. One of the kind of media, we now the country want to put first, and because of the country, me in general, I don't know now. All because we now all want to make audios then. That is the way I ever design audio. We now all want to make audios. I don't know audios. I don't listen to now. Oh, the other voice why they pull it, we saying like that's what I said last time, like 80 to 90% of what he say because in see the reality. Like this guy, in name is something media, SL Media One, or something like SL Media One, and listen to the audio. Now the only reality way come out and able to point out some reality things then. So whatever. But the rest way can bash I don't want call the intelligence of this man, I don't want post this, not knowing that then when they criticize, then when they put this man down, then when they went and criticize, they make they defend what they mean. Now them more hate Samura camera. Now they don't like Samura camera because whenever Samura camera they do the whole thing, they never can criticize. Criticism is a normal thing. Anybody, anything what they do, you need for criticize somebody. Then you need when somebody do bad, you need for tell them say this tell this not to find thing. That through creativity they able to learn, they able to get so many things, they able to learn something, they able to correct mistakes them. All anything when they bend and they able to correct some through creativity. But if you boss man, you boss man do wrong thing, you always say, hey, no, you don't like that you boss man, or if my brother say not like how, you not like that person. He only they be enough for what they gain from man. Most of una them have lucky bloggers then APC then some of una then APC bloggers will not sabi una. So most of una just na the media no more for a particular individual when na pay the pay una say go say this. Most of una remote una. But if you just stay loyal, if you just na this loyal, just be neutral, just be faithful and pure. Believe me, put a lucky for that. If you boss man, trust me. What they talk to, just don't know. Even you put, I the possibility on what they work for. Whenever you do this wrong thing, it's not say no, this is what this do, not right thing. This is not right thing. At that moment, even after I get what I got moment, or maybe they talk about the other at that moment. But when that person they go sit down, or even when they work on a road, in conscience they judge them, or if not, in pillow they talk and say no. This means somebody is what it means as true. In mind, in conscience, one thing but true, they tell you, because they say, if you're telling the truth, how you know that true, tell them. In mind, they tell them. In conscience, they judge them. They tell us, this tell what they say true, but when I just lie, what would they say? You mind it, you need what's narrative. You might say you nothing. But for the moment that person don't tell that true day, at any time where you go, you mind the talk by you, conscience, they judge you. You say, no, what's the intention are true. So now we don't know now. Una the APC, some of the APC bloggers. It's high time una become public blogger and una can apologize to Adebayo. Una can public blogger and apologize to Adebayo because some of them are boot clickers. Most of them are pretend that the person is still una less than una or una less so possible. Una not like they will. Now what you they get from there? We don't clear right? When you they pull 1 million and you, they pull 2 million, they pull 5 million and you. Because if you don't can defend, maybe they're not going to give that 5 million. And the only way that they. But any month amount for You respect. Then come one number one, respect. Maintain that you respect, that dignity. Not tell you price for for small change, for small thing. No matter what that person do for you, when you maintain that you respect, that person will respect you. You know, then politicians not to put away for trust and believe 100%. Because they only come near you for certain thing, for a certain specific time, for what they want from you. When they want to go do something for you, they come here, they talk to you, ask you to one, they give me 1 million, 2 million, they give you. After that, also the next time you step on, they don't know about system. So now, therefore, very be careful. Like some of you now don't know now. Whatever we don't come down, coming, or whatever we don't they can be or can talk A and B and C or that, so not for believe in again. But no, say, una na particular na individual support the support, now the support for your own selfish gain, for your own interest. Trust me, most of them for now interest for one will sell na candidate on an individual na the support. Now some of them are the media. But like me I don't go talk, because me I don't prove to na say. Me, I'm not loyal to a politician. I'm not loyal to a politician, no. But they are loyal to this, but they are no. Unless them they give me million and they loyal to you. And they say you play and they loyal to you. When you do the wrong thing and they come out and they tell you back to you, and this their way is not to find thing. But some of you now not get that dignity, not get that pride thing, not get that decency, not get that fail. Some of you now, most of you now them bloggers, them ABC bloggers, some of you now. Now, few, in fact, not only few, only 0.5%, but most of them now because of one individual, because of now participate on the festival, now they always say, hey, now for the concert, not so on the concert. If I hear any of them, some of them don't sell now bright for small way. If I hear that word, I want to, me now for me concert, they do some of the concert, they do especially who know come after, I live that Ujo. Una the APC bloggers, they wanna come after by that audio. If I hear that word in an amount, me not go enter. God go punish on what day. If I hear that word in an amount, say this time do so, me not for the country now, because I put first. If I hear that word in an amount again, because since I don't know now for say una now for individual, whatever I want to do now for individual, now for selfish interest and gain. Now for them thing that they do. Look at him in this guy. One question, one WhatsApp was not really say people's power. Where even interested na sick in the sick, they say below na sick bill. Where you can come back at I don't want policy. You want the Samura come image. You want police. You want do this. You want to talk a lot. When they say it is sick, because everybody can see. They don't let the sick before they don't let go recover from the sickness first. You come back. Can't begin to talk A, B, C, and D. You know, they will see exactly. I don't today begin with there. Now, this is the leadership or experience not come by big. Sense not come by big. Even at school, so in school, you see somebody in the 30 years, but always say like 20, 15, they get sense pass them out here. Where they like 25 or even 30 years. It's impossible at school. So then talk about my big. Because most of them I think was say I have a number one for me, number one for her. So now you get time for listening to her. Sense not come by ego. It is even like even the Quran or even in school, they see some side way they go, some side way they go land. Now, but one is not before for teacher. So lecturer they always say I go, you ask him that lecturer this. Young lecturer they in university and then college. But I can prove me wrong, right? So education or common sense or leadership, not come by small. But some of them are later by when I'm going to say something, and I begin to run now more today. Yeah, it's a lie. Now good, now Samura come don't prove on say in me to hug you. It's time to sir. Go on and go and national and more they say and so A B S D. Sense not come by not come by big o. Leadership not come by big. Me I think that it has come on left behind by una listen to this guy. This guy, I the only they say this guy. This guy na gift. Me, according to my opinion, this guy na gift. God give na a gift. Because so many people they say, I give na so much information. Now this person don't give information because when it pop up, all man they talk say na Jericho go you tell they get information, na Jericho go this get information, na so much get information, na that get information. No. So all man get they suggested now this person, according to me your opinion though, and they say this guy na gift God give. You know say God can make them put God can give people a gift, a special gift, which is a natural gift. Where you know you do nothing to us, always not to juju, not to Moriman. But according to my opinion, no, I think I say me believe say that gifts God give this guy. I think by na gifts, na natural gift God give. When they see things, they know things, they know how they analyze, how they hold things, how things they reveal to them. Me they say that natural gift God give. But also many people, I don't say that they can get it from some people they can call and they can start about that. But the way how they get information, me they say that gifts. Now a natural gift to God here. When you always the issue out of it. Yeah, you want to say that audio? If in the time for bend the cause, it costs you mama. That and the true cause when God gives a certain way God gives a do this. If you bend banner, God will take it from you. Now so God gives in the there's some gifts like that give what they give you. Then gifts then now when we say now God now give you now ordain you. If you mistake bend that cause they believe me. God is only responsible. God is dealing with severely. If you like even like them more man there, I call them there. Okay, why didn't I film their way? Like them primary children, them primary children they can get priest. You can get somebody who say na he communicate with the God there. Anything you want to do, na that person there, na the God they communicate with. So in that person there, na the devil they point and say, na this person now one they will communicate. They will relate between we and the people. So when the devil will not appoint that person there, if that person say anything a wrong thing in misinterpretation, the devil they tell him, the devil they strike her. When I keep prove me wrong, like one of then native land and then village, who people will contribute and some people tell each other. Then primary children get people they communicate. They get spectacle the way then between the primary chief or the people with the devil. Now they communicate between them and they. So if you when the devil they tell you what for let tell the people for let give us to the people for let tell the chief, if you mistake lie or somebody go grab it lie, they strike you. So this is how they take it happen. Just like God. Then put it now, but like anybody your issue, me, according to me understanding or what's your opinion, this is not from God. When God don't ordain me for anything, the way bend the cause, God is strike you. Now make the man you know the chance, they see they need a chance. Because let's just take example. This guy, know the kind of don't this guy. They don't pay this guy from land, sea, spiritual now, manual, so all kind of facts they don't pay this guy, but 30 days they live. So we don't believe in God even this guy. Now God give his gifts. Now God give this particular silence we get. Now God give this particular inspiration. Now God give this particular sense. Now God give this particular work how they do so. Now God give them not believe. They can't don't pay this guy. Now tell me about who's possible they don't fetch reach this guy. Now hello, would I get enough fetch reach this guy? What do you know? They fetch through book, from book, spiritual, manual, or bone. Well, let's see how they was them. Then fed the guy from not just not just the book side, then try for them to deport the guy. Then write letter and then write letter for them to deport the guy, not in the able. Then forget what I did. Then send for them out bone to bone for them go waste the guy, not in the able. What did they do about that? Give back the money for bribe and then pay money. Then give this man money, try for bribe and then pay him all kind of money. The man said nothing in the bend. But the juju time I know they talk. The juju time I shall not get address. And then you know what they don't do for me to waste this guy in life where they got no agree. And for goodness sake, I never get money. I never live that basic life. I never not so money man. Go enjoy that basic life that they live. And get money. I shall not get money. For you get money. Any other like that Julia Jalo, they get money. All the other ministers and they get money. They get money. Who's part and where they want go? Where they want go? Where they want go? Where they go? You know they. Who's more man where they want go pay? Where they go pay? They get the money. They get everything. You get the chance. So who knows? The kind of man where they don't pay for me to put this man down. The name will put him down. So why are they to believe? You know the kind of man where they don't try for them to put this man down. For them to put anybody where they will put him down. You know the kind of man there. Because they get the money, they get the finance, they need to work, they get the chance. They get the power, they get the power. So they get all the opportunity, all the facility, all the possible means for them to put this man down, but God not agree. God not agree. So me and who believe now was this guy and I God ordained and for this what he do. The guy talk and play. If there anybody will venture or anybody type of venture on what they do so, now God don't fit. Now God don't venture because now God na give this particular to do so. Now calling from God. So I only tell them what I don't take. So if you don't believe now anything what happen, they don't fit this guy left and guys. I'm sure all of you are left as so for juju business. How be for juju business? You know the kind of powerful man they don't go meet. The kind of powerful juju man they don't go meet. When they waste this man. The kind of bad people they don't meet for them go save this man and go to go now. For them go save this man. For them go put this man down there. You wouldn't know able. Me and able believe now was the all anything they are way this guy do so now God sending a calling. Me believe that they when I they come out from where I never don't talk something like where national and one say now like I never want anything I want when I feel like I na casala if you don't belful or you don't just belful as far as you can still begin to talk or na drink you don't drink or na check you don't check we just cancel the talk. That man in smoke they drink. Me I don't ever say smoke and drink. And I don't ask for time. I don't meet to time. I don't ask for time. Totally. That my name smoke and they drink. Pass me the window. Because they don't trust my time. I love you 100%. Not all side they go. I not sabi. But like according to what me understand, what me know, the man need a drink. So nothing has maybe na check, you don't check, you can't begin to talk. Oh, na barefoot, don't barefoot. No. But besides that, man, not to today start for this job. Not to today. You don't say that man don't begin to do this year. So what you know tell me? I think that man is no more you could formulate things. And all the things that we don't say from day one, they don't manifest. True of us. When I prove me wrong. True of us. All the things that this guy don't say, don't they talk. It don't happen. It happen. It don't happen. Say the guy they call it and say anything what they say, if you not stand today, it is done tomorrow. If you not stand tomorrow, it is done next tomorrow. If you don't stand next month, it's stand next. If you don't stand next month, it's stand the other month. If you don't stand this year, it's stand next year. And indeed, all the things what the guy don't say, it happen. So una the APC, some of the APC bloggers, una then change cockroach the way una just do things for una selfish interest and gain. Now una same one, don't many parties don't go to side on this with the because una same one they use some of them politicians they use for go cost to person. For them go defense to person, for them go talk to person because most of them are remote control there. For them politicians and the APC. Most of them when they watch me, so they listen to me too. No, I don't want to go for listen to the program, una go watch me. Una some of una the APC bloggers, most of una na remote control some of them are like politicians there. They use for the remote una. They can't tell nothing for talk. Now for go talk to something, now for what time this person here, now for go do so person, now for go do this so person. Like seriously. But anyway, I get una audio them. I don't listen to all most of una audios. I don't listen to una. This particular one, this particular audio I didn't pull this April 20, this September 27. Now they don't know man. I don't understand. I don't know now. I don't know the way they fed the true fact. Not so this lucky guy. I don't call about state movement in this guy in him scenario, but I got with the state movement. In him now they forget. In him they can't go. Now so bad the way where are they going for her? Now you come in they talk in rubbish day. That means get information. If I don't get information, they talk. In fact, that's like a lie. And then you know information again. Now I'm going to give information. I make if I don't give information, they will talk. If I don't give information, they will talk nothing. Now so if I can't answer nothing, what say, but I don't know if he from that time wait or from I think from last year. Wait for that one day. If he I never still give information. Because he says that they say anybody get information, and I give information. So I don't know what to make say now, we still hearing from Adebayo. So this they say you are hypocrites, them people they are there. The hypocrisy to the other they say them people they only there for support them party, the individual candidates. Most of them bloggers they are. They don't for be loyal to even the party, they're not loyal to the party. Most of them bloggers are not loyal to the party. Trust me, they're not loyal to the party. They're loyal to an individual. Even now, individual where they support, when they say this are candidates, trust me, that particular person where they support now for what did they get from our they don't support them loyally or legally or legitimately. They don't support them legitimately. Trust me. They only supported the party or that particular individual because of what they get from her. Any other person come from the backyard from because I can't get any other thing, they hold them back, they distill that person they support. This is now this thing here, now this policy they play within the them bloggers there. Trust me. Because you and well meaningful shall get common sense. And about not to today begin start, not to today about start this book, not to today about begin advocate, not to today about begin talk there. About the man talk as they say what is in an unreversible statement. You know they ever reverse that because you know what they do, the man not to begin. Not to begin, not to about you know what they do. So if who now they still want to go and ask them money, me I the demand now, me I the demand now, I the demand now so all the ABC bloggers there. When they come after Adebada audio will release, me and they demand una don't come publicly, don't make public audio, don't apologize to Adebayo, the king. Don't make public apology to her, or else. That just stop them more, or else that just stop them more. I'm not going to go, I don't go wish for listen to now. When I come publicly, when I make public audio, don't apologize to Adebayo. And see. Let's see, Samura come over and go and pampas, and go and paint, where una they take and they say stuff like saying a God. Someone I'm not someone like me and you, I'm not someone like me and you. If you think or if you talk about that Lex Samura come we Lex Samura like me, I Lex Samura can pass you where be different, where be paint painter. It be the old stepper. You know where they want someone, they go and paint. I know how what thing happen, what thing happen, and go and paint man, they go say for me when me someone from there. Some of them for me they recognize me, for me they feel now, for me they know now. So some people want to go and paint then they are because I know about what is there. Now you don't answer and say yes, it means bill. It's a mean so what's gonna go and say about that? When they pretend still na left and camera, they want anything they want anything email, they want some of them are just shit to watch them no more. Some of them are just taking more for let road to able get benefit for let them able seek attention. For let them able recognize them, for let them able recognize them, for let them able seek attention from Samura, but not for the consumer, not so even from a party. Trust me, not so even from a party. Dishonesty to the high degree. Sit down and go and talk them big talk them pump talk them. Talk disappointment to that party, that same man don't corrupt that party they go down and they use. That they use because if you don't politician they don't get whether they use or whether they go to go do this, go do this. So that's they're not Chris. You don't know so. Me family. So yeah, anybody they listen to this particular thing, they are let send this message. Let the APC bloggers then when they come after Adebada in audio, men they can publicly and apologize to the king of social media and Adebayo. Men they can publicly apologize. If you not over that, like just stop my anger. So for next time, I just read some text messages then. So just the man say it's good that he has addressed the nation. Okay. May God grant us peace in our beloved country, Sierra Leone. So guys, my last message to Samura Kamara. The last message also that you last message I want to send to Samura Kamara is that Samura we don't listen to all you addressed, your statements we say. May I still the talk this particular statement. I still they continue for say this word. We don't see so many press releases. We don't actually hear you don't talk, and we don't see so many things. Then I think it's okay for now. We don't hear so many complaints, so many press release, and so many talk them. But I think it's high time now you guys take actions. Now action is now we need, not about talking anymore. Talking, write press release. You cannot write so many press releases, but not actions. You need for going to actions. I hope you understand. Una need for the counter this idiot. Go fellow. Una need for the counter it. Una get mad in the media, like then see there two knees and the other old them there. Then una get people in the APC. If you use them will come at least, then guy they need for the come and address people. Need for the counter. Then people there. They need for the engage. If they don't really know now use the radio station and the radio station na salon, una can on YouTube. Una engage any of the platforms that we have me or this other guy CTPP. The platform then the other platform then they where actually una go to engage. Not able to say things in the media. If you actually not really long and use the radio station na salon, because we know right now the radio station they all they don't buy them. So if you not really long and use the radio station, we are gonna engage the YouTube, the Facebook, the Al Jazeera, the BBC. We are engage inside the then again Samura come here. Say you want something. Say me I not get secret car. We need for say the truth. We need for say the fact. Now only that is some of these that you can coach the way you get, some of them bloggers the way you get. Go be say then they for what they get from you, from what they gain from you. They don't mind say the truth. Because I think they wait they say the truth, maybe you know recognize them, maybe you know go sabi them. Or some of them they want me, some of them they will be say you know sabi, they don't know them. So when they talk, they play so in that way, they think that in that way it going to sabi, they go know them. Maybe they paint you, they make up you, just like woman go find man or woman can't find it, especially woman where they go the first day, they paint, they make in real color, they change in real color, they paint, make all kind of ways. So some of them bloggers that they paint you, want people for you to see them. For they try to attract, for they see they able to recognize them. Now this they try to do. But like me, I want to tell you this history there. Already all the press releases and all the talks, then you go for going to action. And again, you need for engage the media. You need for they can talk. Not only person like you talk, can't talk. No, not only person who hit say can't talk to you, can't talk to you. No, you are the leader. You need for take the bull by the horn. You need for take the bold step right now for the engage the media, engage the people, engage we talk to we, not like Donny, because don't see you just like Donny, you and Donny passing, not say Donny passing Wama. You know that Donny a very good medicine. May you not say Donny a very good medicine. It means so many things that Donny, but Donny when he puts up for 2 3 days pass the Wama because they always the cake, always Donny na so they passing Wama. When Wama no they begin loose. If you know one man, they lose. Pass me one Donny. So like you want to like Donny. Even though you're in a good instrument, for the fact that you good, in a good get good credentials, then but hey, I know I'll let it on Donny. You need for no allow you know to warm you. Do you now for take fire here, you or even if you still say put an there, you let with the warm small. Let with the warm small. Go right now, all those things are gonna action there. Not turn here like Donny where they go put na freezer there. No, they go inside freezer again. Go they come inside fire because you know the you not Donny. You not Donny. You they talk. So no way talk with the warm you. Not allow you know what they say. Can't talk. No, you need to engage the public. Unless they not think they can't talk. At least need to talk to people. Communicate. In lack of communication with the people there. You need to communicate with the people there. The process of getting ahead is getting started. So you need to start them now. So if you start to engage right now, we hope that if you can be a leader or if you can lead, you know what say you can engage with and talk to you. And everything about human, if be of organization, company, relationship, marriage, everything that you want to more communication. When the communication poor or communication fail, trust me, whatever thing that want to do, whatever conversation or dialogue or company or marriage or any institution, they know they go through the collapse. Without communication. So communication is very, very much important. You have to engage with the people. You have to engage with. If you actually want to take leadership, you need to engage with. Not to think where pass people they say they can't talk. One let's talk to you, one let's talk to you. Pass it take like how many months or 3 months. Oh, don't forget what you know. People they go wrong with say that you know pass one brain. Pass begin 1 million Madoni. No, we not want to explain anything they use. We say pass with the 1 million Madoni. So you need to come out and talk to you and address the people who know what you go, don't know what happen. Because just because they say, I come halaki daddy, a better person to know. Halaki daddy. A better person to know. So what thing that will say is that if you ask that way that didn't host for the fact that when they gonna give, when they gonna give pap, you get they can not complain, a better. A better person know that which means if it's no when you talk to we, you don't talk to just a small boy, yeah, you just silence someone, you don't talk to we. It better you don't talk to we, you don't know. One thing preferable is find where you already come and public, you can't talk to we, even that fine talk most of them, they can't talk to you, address the people there, in better person the host don't time, you know, they nothing from you, they talk nothing. In fact, when they put they feel discouraged. But for the fact that when they kind of public, they kind of what's say they talk to people there, you know, it make people they get courage. But if it's not when you talk, you don't do nothing, you know, people they lose confidence, people they lose courage, people they disappointed. You know, people they feel more stress and pain. What makes it people like people they get stressed when get pain, they can go out and talk to people there for me ease and stress them. But if you want to deal put them believe, put them trust, people they don't put them and trust and hope and trust in, you know they talk just no much, yeah, hey. They become so much stress. The pain and the stress they too much by the pass back by it. So me and I advise you, I dey talk to you as you begin, as your brother. Let actually you will engage with the people. Let you engage people. Let you communicate with the people. Let you communicate. Alex said that fine talk. Give me something that you know get on if anything not can go. At least that fine talk. At least that fine talk say fine. Like some of who are like me don't like I already cite example like even me group where you know a sub group I get. That starting time they are not get no message, I'm not getting information what they drop in my group. And they can't address the people that talk to the people that they feel somehow, and they get some information, some college words they want they give about the country, about whatever, about myself, about other people, and scenarios them what they narrate to people then they always encourage the people there. Now that makes you a leader. You a leader, they just too much, they talk, they do nothing. What the people they go through, they make they stress more and more. But for the fact that people they see, they can't address them, they can't talk to them, they encourage them, they get confidence. So I'm your message and also you, Samura Kama. Do you have anybody listening to this particular broadcast? Make sure if you did near Samura Kama, you will listen to this. So if I can talk to my guys, I can let us up here. And I thank you very much for taking our precious and wonderful time for listening to this broadcast and watch this program. I appreciate that so much. Let God continue. Let God continue for guide and protect and bless you all. And I shall say, me, I always remain neutral for faith for the democracy of the country, Sierra Leone. I know this, I did neutral. I don't care whether you be, where you do the wrong thing, believe me, I need support to that wrong thing you do, I will go after you fall. As me and you know, when I see actually what you do, I'm not only there the rant and they talk about what they do in actions. Now I see me in various times that they go, percentages and don't mean how it just now goes to when I see actually what they do. So I don't only sit down up here and begin to talk blah 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 no, but I didn't do any actions. So anybody who want to trample the democracy of a country, who want to play on with intelligence, the intelligence of the people in that country, believe me, it gets with heart. No matter whose position, regardless of your position or power or whosoever you are, will not be taken from you, will not be taken from nobody. So guys, just stay blessed and stay tuned as I bring the next episode. I will wish for you now in my next video. So feel free for share the program, please guys. Continue for like the program and not increase the likes them because the only way the likes them the program they go viral. So please, guys, let we like the program and let's share them and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, just hit that subscription button for me and like the program and share. So once again, me Nana Pekin, Kelvin Mans. If not the first time it's play a pop in here, me Nana Pekin, my brother Kelvin Mans. I appreciate that so much. Let God continue to bless all. One love and peace. So we lovely Sarah Leone. We would have fed for, and one day I hope see we will smile back as we used to be. So guys, once again, peace and love. I love you guys and I love you all.
And Kelvin Mans, if this is the very first time to sign in here, please, my brothers and sisters, don't forget to hit that subscription button for me, comment, like, and share all my videos. So anytime I upload a video, you will notify immediately. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Kelvin Mans. If this is the very first time to sign in here, please, my brothers and sisters, don't forget to hit that subscription button for me, comment, like, and share all my videos. So anytime I upload a video, you will notify immediately for it.
Romantic.
Let's see on the beat.
Here's the voice of the voiceless, fighting for Sierra Leoneans. On the mercies of the people. He's not a politician, but got followers on a million. Flagging the globe, Sierra Leonean. Everybody keep following Kelvin Mans. I made a soldier, yeah. Kelvin Mans, you gotta outtry. Kelvin Mans, you got it right. Oh, Kelvin Mans, Kelvin Mans. For your current news, keep following Kelvin Mans. I mean the blogger you can trust. Kelvin Mans, he's a YouTuber. Kelvin Mans, Instagram. Kelvin Mans, he's a Facebooker. Kelvin Mans, even on WhatsApp. Kelvin Mans, the people's voice. Kelvin Mans, oh yeah. He's not a politician. The man is neutral. He's not a politician. The man is neutral. You can love him. Just subscribe, you can love him. You can love him. Just subscribe, you can love him. As you see the globe with green feather as a symbol, and he gets red color, not a name. It's KELVIN-MANS. Kelvin Mans. For your current news, keep following Kelvin Mans. I mean the blogger you can trust. Kelvin Mans, he's a YouTuber. Kelvin Mans, Instagram. Kelvin Mans, he's a Facebooker. Kelvin Mans, even on WhatsApp. Kelvin Mans, the people's voice. Kelvin Mans, oh yeah. Kelvin Mans, I made a soldier, yeah. Kelvin Mans, you gotta outtry. Kelvin Mans, you got it right. Oh, Kelvin Mans, Kelvin Mans. For your current news, keep following Kelvin Mans. I mean the blogger you can trust. Kelvin Mans, he's a YouTuber. Kelvin Mans, Instagram. Kelvin Mans, he's a Facebooker. Kelvin Mans, even on WhatsApp. Kelvin Mans, the people's voice. Kelvin Mans, oh yeah.
Oh, my brothers and sisters, I appreciate so much for your time and effort you took to listening, and I appreciate you so much. As I've shown you some love by bringing you such updates, please don't forget to show me also some love by just clicking that subscription button for me, comment, like, and share all my videos. So anytime I upload a new video, you will start immediately for it. It is free. It is free. Click here now. Subscribe. Subscribe. Click that subscription button now. Do it now. Do it. It is free. So thanks very much and bye bye till next time. I love you all.
Music.
Everybody keep following Kelvin Mans. I made a soldier.
I just coming on Twinny. This is Kelvin Mans YouTube channel, where they fight for Sierra Leoneans, the people, the voice of the voiceless, the masses, and the poor. but not so politician, he always be neutral.
But how different this can be, man?
Well, but good thing about them no re-interested anymore because they use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube itself. And at the same time, they use now all the same platform they are
So how they don't say that can be, man, this?
Well, if you go Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, just search KELVIN, space and type again MANS. What did they see? Now the blue and green globe we get green feathers them, and in name now in red letters studies go be as well. So don't miss out. If you don't subscribe it, and I'll make a so be them gonna emamuto, alabe ayandi. So do you please and beat go now and subscribe, share like all the videos there because not anyone also, and you can get so many other programs where you can bring at this same platform also, where you can get the opportunity for call and talk from live on WhatsApp, give your opinion, blow your mind, and share your mind. Kelvin, the type of bad politicians in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad supporters in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad musicians in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad housewife and husbands in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bad justice system in a salon today. Kelvin, the type of bring people them together in a salon today. Kelvin, not perfect, but the type of bring peace and unity in a salon today. So go now and subscribe.